Hey, it's Debbie, and I am wanting to do a podcast on how to improve your resting metabolism, how to speed it up as you age. But I am a little sad. I just looked on Facebook, which I don't use very often, and a friend from high school, I just learned from Facebook without even really hearing about what happened. She's no longer with us. I know she's struggled with cancer, a unique type of breast cancer over the years. Anyways, it's very devastating whenever you lose a friend at our young age, and really how it's a good reminder to reach out. I feel guilty because I have not been a good friend keeping in touch over the years. And I know she's surrounded by amazing friends she's had since elementary school that are always there for her. And I just to feel sad. You ever have that feeling that we get busy doing our own thing and you just don't reach out to people. So my message is to hopefully I have the Thursday thing, like thoughtful Thursday, reach out to someone that you're thinking about, but also every day we should be connecting with the friends, your forever friends, I call it. The people in your life that you can just pick up the phone and you feel like you just talked to them yesterday and it's been a year or 2 years, 3 years. I really feel that since 2020, we got used to doing our own thing, maybe being more secluded and not getting out as much. And it's really good reminder that we need community. We need to reach out. Texting someone is thoughtful, but just a phone call really makes impact, and making plans to actually see people in person every now and then, have girls trips, boys trips, connecting in person. Live events are so important. A Zoom call, not quite the same. We still need to connect with people in person. So it's just a good reminder that we need to be better at connecting with each other and reaching out more than a text, more than an email, and more than just seeing things on social media. You feel like you're talking to your friends, but that's not real friends. That's not real communication. That is just seeing what people want you to see. You don't really talk to them and learn what's actually going on behind the happy face we put on our social media posts. So today I'm going to talk a little bit about metabolism. I just want to share with you my lesson of the day, a good reminder. Reach out to those you haven't talked to for a while. Reach out to one person each day or once a week, even, and make an effort to make plans with people sometime this year that you haven't seen in person for a while. So, with that, not to be Debbie Downer, but I just feel like it's a moment to share this valuable lesson that live each day to the fullest and don't have regrets. And those people that are always there, sometimes they're not always there. And it's really hard. They're not here to talk to and reach out to. So just know that we shouldn't wait. Don't wait for the right time. Just do it. All right. So when we do metabolism testing, I want you to find someone that can do your resting metabolic rate. I've written all these blogs and many podcasts on why to test your metabolism, avoid metabolic slowdown as you age, how we can determine your baseline calorie needs. A lot of us are not eating enough and we're not hitting those protein goals. So testing your resting metabolic rate with the face mask on, that we're measuring your oxygen in, carbon dioxide out, that will help tell us what fuel source you're burning at rest. And it can calculate through some formulations what that RMR rate, how many calories you need at rest, plus movement throughout the day, plus exercise. Okay, so avoiding the metabolic slowdown. As I've been talking about this blog here, plus what is muscle protein synthesis? Why does it matter as we age? Hitting those protein goals. Okay, so I've done some videos on that. I'm just going to touch on them. Tips to improve avoiding muscle loss. Working on muscle, as Dr. Gabrielle Lyon talks about, the muscle, the organ longevity, animal and plant proteins. It's hard to get enough of the right essential amino acids through plant proteins to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So check out the videos I've done on that. The role of leucine in the essential amino acid profile is pivotal for stimulating mTOR, which is critical for muscle protein synthesis. Then yesterday, I did this podcast on mTOR versus AMPK because someone was asking me some questions. So look at putting the missing pieces of the puzzle together. If we want this number here in our metabolism test to be higher, our resting metabolic rate, we want to improve. We want to improve our fat burn efficiency, our metabolic fitness, heart fitness, and our breath work, our breathing, posture, cognition, brain health, aging, cognitive decline, and we don't want to have lung fitness, metabolic health. This is what we get in a report. Actually, they just changed it, but this is what we can find in a report and see what do you need to do, what other lifestyle habits would benefit you, red light therapy, which I'm really into right now, NAD, really powerful as well. So if your resting metabolic rate is, say, holding you back, what is happening in your body that's out of balance that we need to stimulate or support or do more of or less of? Now, for me, TMI, it's February next week. I haven't had my cycle since September. So maybe I'm in that perimenopause to menopause stage of life. My hormones are probably tanking and I'm gaining weight and I don't even know why. This is what everyone talks about as you get older and your role of estrogen and weight gain and your metabolism. So when we are struggling to lose weight, you're doing all the right things. We want to look at your resting metabolic rate as we do in a metabolism test, figure out how many calories a day you need, what is your movement activity throughout the day, and then how much exercise are you doing and what type of exercise, strength training, cardio, what duration and intensity and type that is, and then your macronutrients. What do you need to be your best self so you feel good, energetic, healthy? Your markers are great. So in a PNOE metabolism test, I don't know what other companies do RMR testing, but I wrote out, pulled up online what it actually tests. Your RER, you know now, the fat to carb burn, conversion of this to your energy expenditure. So I just get a number. So I was trying to figure out, okay, how do they figure out the number? I was wanting to understand why. Obviously, it's a big algorithm that a computer probably generates now. Using the gas exchange data, the analyzer applies this equation to calculate the resting energy expenditure, REE, in calories per day. And you can see on the video here on this blog post is very complicated, a lot of numbers. So there's a calculation that provides the total calories burned per rest. So on your PNOE report, if you go towards the end, each page has a marker. A marker has each page and tells you how you can improve it. But this is where we work one-on-one, figure out what do you need to do, because these are just standard. So I don't say everyone needs to follow all these recommendations. You pick them out. Now here's your calorie. If your report, you're getting your calories burned, RMR, daily calories, your movement throughout the day, and if you exercise, 30-minute session, 45-minute session, what would that be? What is your goal? Weight gain, weight maintenance, or weight loss? Now, I want to gain muscle and speed up metabolism. I don't necessarily want to lose, I do want to lose weight, but I want to increase lean body mass. I want to speed up my metabolism so I'm burning more calories. This is what else we figure out. During the day, the calories, how many calories do you burn when you work out versus not work out? Depending on your goal, on the days you don't work out, this would be different per person, how many calories you need, and then during the day. And then we figure out your macronutrients. I'm all about protein, especially as we age. Carbs, I think like 50 grams for some people, 20 grams, and then find your fat and protein. The more active you are, maybe we're at 130 grams. I don't go by this. Non-workout days, your protein stays up, fat. The carbs change for my clients and myself based on your activity level, okay? So that's what you're getting from the report from the metabolism test, which is wearing the face mask and we're doing a 10-minute test. Now, body health, I will do a video showing our 30-day program. If you want to figure out how to gain muscle and improve metabolism, we can look at perfect aminos, the bar. They have my tablets and powder. So click on here, perfect health, body aminos, or saying that wrong, body health, perfect aminos, totally wrong. And this is a supplement that you can take to make up for the lack of protein. As I talk in here, how to recreate your current self to your best self in the future, muscle protein synthesis is difficult for us aging females. So we need double 40, 50 grams of protein, double the leucine I've read, more strength training, focus, less cardio. That's chronic cardio. We want to build up so your metabolism is higher. How do you increase metabolism? Well, I put that all into here. How do we speed it up? Algorithms, PNOE, RMR testing, how to figure out how to speed that up. Well, I am doing a 30-day challenge for myself. I'm taking 10 of these because I'm tall. I'm 5'10" and a half. 10 tablets in the morning, 10 at night. I typically just 2 meals and try to get my 40, 50 grams, but I need 150 grams a day of something as perfect aminos and protein as steak or and red meat, fish, getting that protein from there. So this is just a short little summary. I'll go into it a little deeper, summarizing all this, but the role of leucine is a really important part. And then protein timing, the type of protein I broke down in here. Again, it's just like AI creating my information here, researching from Google. Now, strength training, really important part of improving your metabolism. If you want to improve your peak fat burning, then we talk about that too. So improving your peak fat max is this. So if you're struggling to get the results you want, we need to investigate what else is going on. Vagal tone, digestion, cortisol, hormones, estrogen, testosterone, chronic inflammation, chronic stress, anxiety, what else is going on? If we're trying to improve your fat metabolism is one thing. And then the other area is improving your resting metabolism. So 2 different areas, 2 different programs. AMPK pathway back here over the mTOR. mTOR is going to be protein, muscle protein synthesis, eating protein, lifting weights. That will help improve your metabolism. So we're burning more calories at rest. We're leaner, we're stronger, we're burning more calories. If you need to improve your fat burning efficiency, that is AMPK. That is doing the nutrition to burn fat at rest, to burn fat more while you're exercising at higher intensity, and working on the zone training and HIIT training and figuring that out. So if you want me to dive into each one individually, I will do that on the video and audio version. I can just talk a little bit more, and I'll try to do both. February 2025. If you want to do a 30-day challenge with me, get your perfect aminos, use my name, Coach Debbie Potts, or I'll put the link in the show notes and just save with my discount code, support the podcast that way with our affiliate links, because I pay money to do this because I love to go down these rabbit holes. Some of you might like to geek out. So I put this report in today, what impacts your resting metabolic rate? Because I had a client, her metabolism was slower than I thought. And so I was curious, okay, what else impacts her metabolism? Sleep, health, if you have allergies, what else is impacting? Our thyroid or cortisol, menstrual cycle, all these different things. If you're fasting too long, I think if you're not eating enough food, if you're having any stimulants, what medication did you take? Are you lying down or sitting? Are you fidgeting? Are you thinking about, what you're doing that day? So I will leave you with this, but just think about testing and not guessing, finding someone to do your metabolic rate, do your functional lab test. Let's check your blood markers and ideally do a Dutch test, organic acids test, and a stool test to really figure out what you need to do. All right, that's my little message for the day. So go reach out to someone you care about that you haven't talked to for a while.